Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Arcturian Daniel and Friends. I want to make an announcement before we get started. I did put up a new online workshop. It is Elevating Your DNA, and there's so many changes going on, physical changes, changes outside of us in the energy, in our surroundings, lots of changes going on that are tangible changes. So the DNA is one of them. Moving things around, things in the body, things that are going on with us physically. And this is going to be a journey through opening up to these fifth dimensional sequences or changes in the DNA. So if you're interested in that, that link's down below. That's going to be on Sunday, June 30th for 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I also have the Aussie times on there. And please, if you are from Australia, will you check my time frames? Make sure I got that right. Okay. Don't forget, I also have Egypt in January coming up, and that's going to be a very exciting trip. I've been buzzing about that one as much as I've still been on a buzz from getting back from the last one that we took in April. So I'm very excited about this Egypt trip. We're getting some really great people signing up for it. So if you signed up for it, I need you. And we're looking forward to who else joins our family on that trip, because that's really what it is. We are connecting like a family on that trip. The other thing that's going to be coming up, and we'll find out more information in the next couple of days, is Hawaii, Hilo Hawaii retreat. Hopefully August is what we're looking for. So if going to Hawaii hits your radar, Laura, Mitri, and myself are going to be doing a workshop out there with the channeling and the light language and the astro traveling and we're not, I mean, there's no limits. If we get it on our radar, we're gonna do stuff with it. So that'll be another exciting thing to look forward to. More workshops are coming. They just are. That's an exciting shift for me. That's changing, and more of that's coming. So please please, if you're interested in those things, watch the videos, look at the website, follow my social media. That's where you'll find it. And those of you who are on the mailing list, the email list, I'll be sending it there as well. Okay, you guys, let's go get Daniel. I'll quit chatting. Let's go get Daniel and find out what he has to say for all this energy that we're playing in. Okay. Hello, everybody, and thank you for having us. It is definitely a mixed bag of treats, isn't it, with the energies that are coming in and flowing and flexing and all the symptoms that it creates. There are many symptoms that go through your body when the body is going through changes: sleepiness, tiredness, maybe purging from the body in the form of what would appear to be an illness like a sinus infection or stomach problems. And so as you are going through some of these symptoms, don't worry, you're moving through it, you're exiting out what is no longer needed, and be in this joyful time of all the shifts, all the changes. You have been told over many years now that the body goes through a shift and a change. The DNA is going to be restructured and realigned so that your bodies will be able to acclimate to the energies that are coming in, and that is happening for you. And those things are manifesting within your body. And so we appreciate and thank you all for this journey that you've been on. It has been an incredible time to be on this planet, to be participating in Earth as a human being. So what we want to do today is we just want to do a quick scan of the audience and see if there's anything that is relevant that needs to come to the light. It needs to come to the surface. It may be good for everyone to hear it. So let us look at your energies. Let's see what we find. Si shalom de becaton sekatasha de rinki bionta sekapo pontaba. They say so many of you have been activated in your light languages now, and it is beautiful. The sound of the soul is echoing through the earth, is how they're saying it. The sounds of the soul. And your light language may come through in many different ways. Some people like to move their bodies. Some people like to sing, make sound, tones. And some people speak in the different languages that come through. Most of you, if not all of you, have many different languages because you are connected to many different things. It does not necessarily mean anything other than you're connecting. It would be like speaking many languages here on your planet. And the vibrations would be the same. Let's see if we can explain this. So if you were speaking over your body and the languages keep changing, it's because you were pulling from different aspects of self from different planetary systems. And so your languages are changing because your star connection is changing. But the vibration and the intention would still be to work on the body, to work on the physical body. So hopefully that makes sense to you. But as you are doing that, if you notice the flex or you notice a change within the voice, within the sounds that are coming from you, within what it is you want to do. Maybe sometimes you want to move, maybe sometimes you want to sing, maybe sometimes you just want to speak or hold a tone. And just notice when that shifts within you and maybe ask, where's this one coming from? What's this one connected to? Might be a Lyran council, it might be Palladian, it might be a Andromedan, it might be Syrian. And so you're connecting and expanding your antenna, if you will. So many, if not all of you are doing this at this time. If you have not spoken your light language yet, we give you what Tracie calls the 5-second lesson. And that is just start speaking like a baby. Ooh, da, ga, ba, da, sha, la, da, ooh. And it'll start coming through. Just start releasing and quit trying and just let it flow. Let it be part of who you are. Uncha shebakatu si me uncha. Chelo kutebatu sundki kilamatoto. Sheleni ki bandanskota termientaka. And do remember, you might have a translation for what is said. You might know exactly what it means, and you may not. And it is okay if you do not. It is a vibration and a frequency that will help the body as it is moving through these different symptoms and vibrational shifts. And so it is a beautiful thing to just sit in a meditation or when you're driving your car to just start enjoying that energy and that language. You can do it anywhere at any time, but if you would just like to be in your own energy, separate yourself and allow for that to come through. All right, so that is about your souls connecting to the languages. If you haven't done it yet, give it a try and just separate yourself if that feels more comfortable from others and just give it a try. It might feel a little silly at first, but we like silly. Silly is manifestation. Silliness is going to rise your vibration, help you connect with that part of you that speaks the many soul languages of your starseed brothers and sisters. Bring you into those connections, reunite you with those energies. Beautiful. And it is time. It's time to remember. It is time to remember who you are and let that flow through you and let that be part of you and let that sing through the body and elevate the energies. Beautiful. Okay, we will again. Those who work with your healing hands, there's an adjustment being made on you. It's funny, they show it like they're turning a dial and adjusting the energy in the hands, but there's an adjustment being made in you, and it's going to change the way that you're moving that energy. So if you're feeling stuck in the energy, or you're feeling like you don't have the same connection with it that you've been having, and that there's as you might feel it like a low period. And why am I not connecting like I used to? Why is it not feeling the same? It's because you're going through an adjustment of how you bring energy in and what that's going to look like for you. If you offer it as a service, you may be changing the way you title your service because you're going to add to it. You're going to bring something new into it. Some of you are already nodding your head and saying, I've been getting that. I've been getting that. And now you know, there's your confirmation that this is for real. It is time. Do it now. Make the changes. If you already know what they are, maybe you offer the service you used to offer, and maybe now you offer a more advanced service at a different price. And so you are being elevated, you are being moved, and you are being shown. So follow the directions, follow the heart, follow this guidance. It is there for you. You are a powerful, beautiful being. All right. The third eye is opening up again. Even if you have a wide open third eye, there is more. There's more for you. And those of you who are working on the third eye, it's opening, it's opening, it's opening. And just start holding gratitude. No more speaking negativity over any of your gifts or abilities, please. Change the language. If you have struggled with the third eye, don't put words to that. Just say, my third eye is opening, my third eye is opening. And remember, it is the imagination that brings through the images of the third eye. It is in that part of the mind that we connect with the higher selves. It is in that part of the mind we bring in the channels. It is in the imagination, because the critical mind cannot reach the imagination, and that is why we bring it through there, in that part of the brain, in that part of the hemisphere, because it is the opening that allows us to bring in the information, and it eliminates the ego and the critical mind that wants to dissect it, right? But yet the critical mind and the ego have their time and their place. They are very important for you in your third dimensional reality. You need those parts of you. So it is not to separate you from those parts. It is important that you understand all the parts of you are exactly as they should be. And that in the ego and in the critical mind, you can find very important information that you need in your third dimension. But when you want to connect higher and above that, you move into the imagination, you move into that part of the brain that brings in and connects with that creativity. When you're writing a story, when you are in your daydream, when you are in those kinds of places, when you are reading a book, when you are watching TV or driving, you are in your creative side of the mind. You're allowing for the images to flow, the information to come in. If you would like to practice your gifts and abilities, writing is actually a very good way to practice it. Create a story. Just be in your creative mind. Get into some creative writing. If you would like to use your art, use your art. Get in creative mode, paint and sing and do those things and bring it in. It's time to tap in more to that. And so that will help to open the third eye even more into another level. And with that, dear ones, we will bring this to a close. We thank you so much for being here with us. We thank you for enjoying this time with us and sharing with us and bringing your energy to us in this way and sharing it with everyone in this way. And with great gratitude, great love, and great adoration, we say thank you, and we will see you next time. So we bring Tracie back in. Beautiful. And they were talking about the art. I was seeing all these colors and all these things flowing, but also just the art of ourselves being in that creative space. When we get into creative writing, creative artistic abilities, the colors around us really get exciting and they start to flow. So everybody, if you get a chance, play with it, play with that. All right, you guys, love you so very much. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to check out the links below, and DNA, elevating the DNA, and also Egypt, and eventually there will be a Hawaii link down there as well. But for now, that's all I got for you guys. Click like, please, please click like and share this video if you think anyone else could benefit from it. Thank you so much.